We always knew that we wanted to open the record with this song, and with this intro, it was just a bunch of stuff that I had put together backwards. I just started making noises and then reversing it.
Is it all guitar?
Yeah, it's all guitar. Yeah, even the weird noises, it's like I would hit a harmonic and then let it feed back and then reverse it.
It sounds like there's like an organ in there.
Yeah, no, it's all guitar stuff. But there's a lot of tracks that went in to make this noise. And now this lick, if you can pause it there, that lick is something that I just kind of came up with a couple years ago now, and I put it up on Instagram, I remember. I was like, well, that's as good a place as any to save something. It's either your voice memos or, but I was like, oh, this is cool. And then we also, the riff that is mainly the verse riff is from a song that we tried on But for the Sun, but never, it wasn't really a reason why we just never got around to finishing it. We had other stuff that was sort of taking the focus. It just kind of was one of the ones that got left on the floor. But I always liked the riff, I always liked the part, I always liked the change. And then once I was like, well, what if this part became a part of that? And because they're so drastically different, as soon as I put them together, I was like, okay, now we got something really interesting. Because it's not just sort of it's kind of a Bowie send up in the verse, and I think in the chorus too. Like the melodies are sort of they remind me of something Bowie would have done. But it takes it in a completely different direction than that. And it's something 90s kind of. There's something Soundgarden-y about it, but there's also some nerdery going on, because that riff that you just hear there, the clean riff that opens the song, gets extended into a whole section in the middle. Backwards guitars going up. Snats are loud. You hear the snats? So those are, take a cymbal, put it on top of the snare drum and hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an affected piano in there. There's a beautiful piano they have at
Noble.
At Noble that Herbie Hancock chose, apparently. Yeah, and I'm playing it like this. With my tongue out. But yeah, it's like the most beautiful sounding piano, and we fuck with it with all these knobs and things that make it, ooh, it sounds trippy.
Underwater.
It's an underwater piano. Yeah, there's a lot of vocals in this one, and we stacked a lot of harms together and a lot of beat parts. Acapella, the vocals. There's some really bigs that come in here that it's something that we started to do. I've done it sporadically for about 15 years, but I think on this record we were like, well, let's just do more of it. And it's just using fuzz guitars in a way that it's not a featured, like it's so fuzzy, but you can play chords a certain way with this effect on, and it basically sounds like the foot pedals underneath a huge church organ or something. It's just like a massive
sound.
Yeah. And it's not to be heard so much as felt. It's just something that's always tucked. That one. Oh.
That's the same as A Place to Call Home. That's that sound, essentially, right?
It's kind of Place to Call Home. Same pedal, same stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's this little departure for the midsection. Love it. Guitar ding-dongs here. Yeah. There's not a lot of counterpoint, but there's a lot of doubling and stacking of parts going on here. It's a great drum fill. Solo drums. Dirty living. Love it.
Yeah. So many moments when Seiko would do a fill, and we all just go like, "Where did that come from?"
Yeah, let me hear the acapella, the vocals right at the end there, because I added a couple of extra harmonies that went in different directions, and yeah, from there out. Yeah. There you go. That's fun.